and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority.
Welcome to week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's back in week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season. Out there going, come on, a must-win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's
neither team got the start to the season they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as well.
snaps here this week.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for
He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from late.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
On the quick.
Here's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now right there, that's what you want. Not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone.
Mixon does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and
Texans start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Swift. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They run the counter with Swift. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. And stop coming from Henry To'o. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Allen there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Williams from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Offense to the line for second down. Now Williams. This pass caught by Allen. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Carney's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point, but they do come away with 3.
Johnson now on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That pass caught by Tank Dell. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Cut by Diggs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
Stroud now on 3rd. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second and 4. Taking a shot deep down the field, it goes. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Oh, and that's not gonna do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. 1st down, Williams finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Off the play fake, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To throw is Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He's on the move. He's running for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They'll run it with Swift. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Out now come the Texans on offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, Stroud. He finds Diggs right side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans now lead by 10. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, You got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Williams to throw. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw by Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Texans and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. Running left is Mixon. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Rolling left, And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Running behind center with Swift. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. Houston calls it second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition, because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 28. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Trying to work quickly now. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Houston Texans. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Stroud to throw again on second. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be third and long. From the gun, Stroud. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. We've reached our halftime intermission with the Texans currently in front in Houston. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Devon Achane, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Amon-Ra St. Brown, big numbers, 4 touchdown catches. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. It was Joe Mixon who had it working in the first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Williams to throw on first. Able to get it to Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That throw finds Komet. He's got a gain of 6 there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the 1st. Running with Swift out of the gun. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Williams on the play action. Has his man, it's Odunze. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson with a return here. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Putting a receiver in motion. Now a give to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
into the hands of Schultz. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Stroud throwing here on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Jukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
Off the play fake, Williams. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Design bootleg here. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. He brings it in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it down close.
Get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Carney's kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home team send C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He puts everything behind this one. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. Digs there to bring it in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be Bears football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Komet brings it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. Gets himself free. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams will look to throw. Has his man, it's Swift.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there, it's 4th and 1. They'll run now with Swift. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. To throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now. Finds his target, Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Chased out to his right. Brings in the lob pass. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Now to throw. This one's caught. And this one does not go far. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.